ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਨਾਨਕ ਪ੍ਰਗਟਿਆ ਮਿੱਟੀ ਧੁੰਦ ਜਗ ਚਾਨਣ ਹੋਆ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਨਾਨਕ ਪ੍ਰਗਟਿਆ ਮਿੱਟੀ ਧੁੰਦ ਜਗ ਚਾਨਣ ਹੋਆ ਜੋ ਕਰ ਸੂਰਜ ਨਿਕਲਿਆ ਤਾਰੇ ਛਪੇ ਅੰਧੇਰ ਪਲੋਆ ਤਾਰੇ ਛਪੇ ਅੰਧੇਰ ਪਲੋਆ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਨਾਨਕ ਪ੍ਰਗਟਿਆ ਸਿੰਘ ਬੁਕੇ ਮਿਰਗਾਵਲੀ ਪੰਨੀ ਜਾਏ ਨਾ ਤੀਰ ਤਰੋਆ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਬਾਬਾ ਪੈਰ ਤਰੇ ਪੂਜਾ ਸਰਥਾ ਪਰ ਸੋਆ ਮਿੱਟੀ ਧੁੰਦ ਜਗ ਚਾਨਣ ਹੋਆ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਨਾਨਕ ਪ੍ਰਗਟਿਆ ਸਭ ਜਗਤ ਦੇ ਨਾਨਕ ਆਦਮਤ ਜੇ ਕੋ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸਿੱਖ ਚੈਨਲ ਟੀਮ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਫਾਊਂਡਰ ਮੈਂਬਰ ਸਿੱਖ ਚੈਨਲ ਦੇ ਹਰਵਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਰਾਏ ਜਿਹਨੇ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੇਵਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਐਂਡ ਮੁੱਖ ਸੇਵਾਦਾਰ ਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਸਿੱਖ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਐਸੋਸੀਏਸ਼ਨ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਉਪਰਾਲਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਇਨੀ ਤਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਟੀਮ ਨੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਆਫਿਸਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵੀ ਹੈਗੇ ਇੰਗਲੈਂਡ ਪਰ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਇੱਕ ਥੈਮ ਪਲੇਟਫਾਰਮ 'ਤੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਕਰਨਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਮਸਲੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਬਾਤ ਦੇ ਫਾਇਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਐਂਡ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹਰਵਿੰਦਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਹੋਗੇ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਜੀ I just want to thank Sikh channel for covering today's event ਬਹੁਤ issues ਆ police service ਵਿੱਚ but with this help of the National Sikh Police Association ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਆਫਿਸਰ ਜਾਂ ਸਟਾਫ 'ਚ ਕੋਈ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਹੋਊਗੀ we're there to help them ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਤੌਰ 'ਤੇ ਵੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਫੋਨ ਕਾਫੀ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਵੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ 'ਚ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮਸ ਇਹ ਹੋ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਅਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਅਸੀਂ appropriately we deal with them appropriately ਕਹਿਣ ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ so yes we are very delighted that the College of Policing has allowed us to hold the 550th police celebrations here
ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਸੰਸਥਾ ਬਣਾਈ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ the National Sikh Police Association is a very new organisation ਪਰ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੇ ਚਿਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ you've made a great progress very quickly
ਹਾਂਜੀ this year February 'ਚ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਅਤੇ ਐਂਡ ਉਹ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇਹਦਾ ਕਾਫੀ ਡਿਮਾਂਡ ਆ ਸਰਵਿਸਿਜ਼ ਲਈ ਹੁਣ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਹੈਗੇ ਸੇਵਾਦਾਰ ਵੀ ਫੁੱਲ ਟਾਈਮ ਕਰਦਾ ਇਸ ਰੋਲ 'ਚ ਐਂਡ ਲੰਡਨ ਵੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਇਸ਼ੂਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਅਤੇ ਓਪਨ ਡਾਊਨ ਦਾ ਕੰਟਰੀ so yeah very busy.
That's great. And we've got a young man who's joining us. How do you feel about the new Sikh Police Association and this event today for the 550th? It's a great event.
Yeah, it's a great event. Got asked to join last week. I'm glad I came. I've met many people that I didn't even know were part of the force. It's great to see people from all over the UK coming down as well. Didn't realise it was up to the forces. It's a great day. I've learnt a lot myself, things I didn't know about Guruji before, and just meeting different people, something different, and it's very good for the community as well. It's nice to see people coming out for speeches and kirtan and things like that. It's a very good day.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Pleased to be joined by Dave Thompson, the Chief Constable for West Midlands Police at the National Sikh Police Association event to mark the 550th birth anniversary of the founder of the Sikh faith. Mr. Thompson, thank you very much for coming today.
Wahaguru ki Kakalsa, Wahaguru ki Fateh.
That's tremendous. Thank you very much. And can you tell us about the event today? What can you see and how's your experience been?
So today is a fantastic celebration. Obviously, we're bringing together the whole Sikh Police Association for the whole country. Obviously, here West Midlands Police is a big part of that, and it's a great opportunity, I think, for Sikh colleagues in policing to come together with the community, but also officers to come and find out more about Sikhism and the great celebrations that are taking place at this time in the Sikh community.
And you've got a number of Sikh police officers now in the force. What's your experience been of the Sikhs in your police force?
Well, West Midlands Police is one of the most diverse cities in Europe, and so we want to reflect all our faiths. And clearly, we've got a huge Sikh population here in the West Midlands. So our officers are a vibrant, important part of policing. They work in many roles as officers and staff, and they provide a vital connection to the community that we police. So fantastic assets to the force.
It's tremendous. Any young Sikh people who are watching this program who may want to join the police force in the future, what would you say to them?
I think policing is a fantastic career. Sikhs have got a long history of service in policing, and come and join us. But also, people need to think about policing not just to being a police officer. Police community support officers, jobs in technology, jobs in human resources. We're a big organisation, and we have that diversity of careers. So you should be thinking about policing as a career.
And you've got a beautiful blue turban to start on today. I must say, it suits you. You look very handsome.
No, I've enjoyed it actually, and I've always looked with envy and wondered how one puts a turban on. So it's been really good. Somebody's done it for me today.
That's tremendous. And what would you like to say about the National Sikh Police Association? A very new organisation, just a few months old, but today's event we can see many people have turned out. What would you like to say about this organisation?
So we are very lucky that in West Midlands Police we've got our own Sikh Police Association, and actually the gift of the National Sikh Association I think has been supported hugely by the Sikh officers here in the West Midlands, and it's important to ensure the Sikh voice is heard in the strategic direction of policing, and a national organisation always does that. But the other thing it offers is connection into other police forces, perhaps don't have as many members of the Sikh community, and actually it gives them something to hook into for policing. So it's a critically important part of how policing works now.
Today we gathered together to celebrate the 550th birth anniversary of the founder of the Sikh faith.
Yeah.
What do you know about his message, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, his message towards humanity?
Well, there are so many things, and clearly today is about learning that. Many of the pillars of Sikh faith, the generosity, the giving, the earning by legitimate and good means, lots of those principles. But also I think the strength of the Sikh faith about its equality and its connectivity with other faiths as well. So it's very good learning. There's a fantastic exhibition here to learn more, and obviously I'm looking forward and enjoying the celebrations.
It's tremendous. Dave Thompson, Chief Constable, West Midlands Police, supporting the 550th birth anniversary celebrations here today at the Policing Training Centre, and with all people from lots of different backgrounds. Thank you very much for coming today and taking part, and perhaps we'll end together doing Fateh together. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa.
Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
That's tremendous. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm very pleased to be joined by Steve, Chief Police Inspector from Lancashire. Steve, can you please introduce yourself for our audience?
Yeah, my name's Steve Sansbury. I'm a Chief Inspector and I'm in charge of the Preston area in Lancashire.
Preston, that's the home of the University of Central Lancashire, and also quite a sizable and established Sikh community.
Yeah, the one Gurdwara that we have in Lancashire is in Preston, so whilst there are Sikh communities around the whole of Lancashire, they're not particularly huge communities and they don't really justify their own sort of congregations, as it were. So the Gurdwara in Preston serves as a hub for the Sikh community in Lancashire, and for major events like this, Sikhs will travel from Lancaster, Blackburn, Burnley, and use the Gurdwara in Preston.
It's tremendous. And what's your experience of the Sikh community in Preston?
Well, funnily enough, I attended another 550th birthday party for the Guru last Saturday, where I assisted with the raising of the new flag. So we cleaned the flagpole with the milk and the yoghurt. We raised the flag up. We listened to the reading of the prayers. There was still another 24 hours of the prayer readings to go. We got shown the bed where the holy book gets taken at the end. So very interesting.
That's tremendous. And today we've got another celebration for the 550 years birth anniversary of the founder of the Sikh faith and the National Sikh Police Association. What's your experience today of this event?
It's been a great event. Firstly, you get to learn a little bit more about the Sikh religion. Most importantly for me, I've bumped into a friend who's a chief super in the Met, who's a Sikh, who I've not seen in about 10 or 15 years. We were at Bramshill together about 20 odd years ago, so one of the highlights for me has actually been bumping into an old friend and reconnecting with them.
And what about the talks and the proceedings and the kids and the singing of hymns? Have you enjoyed that?
Yeah, it's been excellent. The music's been good. Interesting sort of display out here, which gives you that background information to the founding of the religion, and some of the teachings, which I think are universal teachings. They are, not necessarily just applicable to Sikhism. They're applicable to, I think, the human race as a whole.
Tremendous. And what message would you like to give to the Sikh community, and in particular young people who might be thinking of a career in the police?
As I've learnt more about sort of the Sikh religion in the last genuinely in the last couple of weeks from attending these events, is that the Sikh religion is very much about it's a humanitarian sort of religion in the sense that it looks as everybody being equal. There's no discrimination. It's about giving, and if you look at those sort of underlying philosophies, they're very much in line with policing, which is about community service. Serving the public of your communities and doing it in a way that you don't discriminate against anybody.
That's tremendous, Steve. Thank you very much for joining us. We hope you'll enjoy some of the food here today. There's lots of delicious food.
I'm sure I will.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Pleased to be joined by Nav Malik, Deputy Chief Constable for the Cambridgeshire area. Nav, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Nav Malik, Deputy Chief Constable. Firstly, Sat Sri Akal to everybody, and Assalamu Alaikum as well to your viewers. It's a real pleasure to be on your TV. I watch it regularly actually. And it's been a great event seeing the police interact with the Sikh community, and the Sikh community talking about their principles of love, respect and harmony with everybody, and it's been a great event here today.
And you're a very senior police officer from the Asian and Punjabi community. You're a Deputy Chief Constable. Can you tell us about that journey?
Yeah, I've been policing for about 31 years now. So obviously I started at a young age of 18 and a half, managed to progress through the ranks, and thanks to Rab and God, I've been obviously in this rank now for about 2 years. So it's been a journey, but I really encourage people from our communities, girls and boys, from whatever community, Sikh community in particular, come and join the police. It's a great career.
And where are your parents from originally?
So my parents are from originally born in India, but they're in Pakistan now. Obviously, we're from the Punjab in Pakistan. Obviously, it's really nice that Gurpurab, the Langa vi khul gaya, Saran Mubarak, and it's nice that Punjab are getting together, and we want people to love each other, respect each other, and the Sikh faith generally are very law-abiding people, very loving, caring, respectful of people, and are very much about service, be it whatever service within careers, but also about serving the community. And again,
Nav, as you know, this year, very special celebrations, the 550 years, and Pakistan was the home to these celebrations. Many Sikhs travelled from every part of the world, from Europe, Canada, Australia, America, and the reception they had, the experience they had in Pakistan was extremely positive. Many people went and enjoyed it. And what would you like to say about that?
Yeah, Pakistan is clearly the home for Guru Nanak Dev Ji. He spent obviously the last 18 years of his life doing work on the land there. And I would say on behalf of the Pakistani community, the Sikh brethren, our brothers and sisters are very, very welcome there. It's your Punjab as well, like our Punjab. And you're welcome. And it's like we say, our Makkah Medina, it's the same for you there, isn't it? So, but it's a lovely opportunity. And Anjan Sanadoga, and it'll be nice.
Absolutely. And the National Sikh Police Association, a very new organisation, but very successful very quickly.
Yeah, very much so. And I think people can relate to them because they are very caring individuals. They're about service to community, to the police service. And these events, they're clearly very good at organising these events. So I wish them all luck and success, and I think they'll do very, very well.
That's tremendous. Nav Malik, Deputy Chief Constable at the 550th Gurpurab celebrations, National Sikh Police Association. Thank you very much for joining us.
You're most welcome. Thank you very much indeed for your time.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਸਿੱਖ ਜਨ ਟੀਮ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਏ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਸਿੱਖ ਐਸੋਸੀਏਸ਼ਨ ਸਾਂਝੇ 500 ਸਾਲ ਦੇ ਇਨੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਗੁਰਪੁਰ ਦੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਸਾਰੇ ਮੁਲਕ ਤੋਂ ਆਲੇ ਦੁਆਲੇ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਆਫੀਸਰ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਭਾਈ ਅਮਰੀਕ ਸਿੰਘ ਵੀ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਅੱਜ ਸੇਵਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਕਹੋਗੇ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਡੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਭਾਗ ਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ ਸਿੱਖ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਅਕੈਡਮੀ ਨੇ ਔਰ ਐਸੋਸੀਏਸ਼ਨ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦਾ 550 ਸਾਲਾ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ ਦਿਹਾੜਾ ਬੜੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸ਼ਰਧਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਨਾਇਆ। ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਾਲਕ ਨੇ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕੀਤੀ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸੇਵਾ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕੀਤੀ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਦੀ ਨਾਲ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਦੇ ਮੰਤਰ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਈ। ਔਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਸਦਾ ਹੀ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਸ ਰੱਖਾਂਗੇ, ਨਿਰੰਕਾਰ ਦੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਸ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਕਿ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੌਜਵਾਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਦਾ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੁਰੂ ਰੱਖ ਕੇ ਹਰ ਦੀਵਾਨ ਹਰ ਮੈਦਾਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਤਿਹ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਨ। ਉਪਰੰਤ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਚੈਨਲ ਵਾਲੇ ਆਪ ਸਾਡੇ CEO ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੁਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਰਿਕਾਰਡਿੰਗ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਆਪ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਮਹਾਨ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੈ। ਉਹ ਨਿਰੰਕਾਰ ਦੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਚੰਗੇ ਕਰਮ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਿਰੰਕਾਰ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਦੇ ਉਪਦੇਸ਼ ਨੂੰ ਪਹੁੰਚਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ। ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਕੁਟਾਨਵਾਦ ਸਾਡਾ ਨਮਸਕਾਰ ਹੈ। ਮਿਹਰ ਕਰੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਦਾ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੀ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਚਾਰ ਵੱਧ ਕੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਕਰਾਉਣ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। I'm very pleased to be joined by Sandeep Kaur. Sandeep of the National Sikh Police Association, who organised this event, has done a lot of the hard work with the team. Sandeep, what would you like to say about today's event?
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Well, firstly, I would like to thank yourselves, Sikh Channel, for coming to support. You guys have been there from the start, from obviously the 7th of February, where we launched the National Sikh Police Association. We are here a few months later, celebrating Gurpurab. What a fantastic way to do this with our respective forces from all across the nation. So we just want to say thank you to everybody that's attended, thank you to everybody that's watching, and happy Gurpurab. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Absolutely wonderful to be here today at the College of Policing with the Sikh community and many others partaking in a community event to celebrate, commemorate the 550th birth anniversary of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. And one of the key things I think we can all take away from us, we would call it mindfulness, but for us it's Simran. It's being able to sit down and concentrate, meditate on the one, on God, clear our minds and just let all those pressures and all those issues that we face in modern day living just kind of disappear. And joining with the Sangat here today in Simran, in that mindfulness exercise, jupping Vaheguru Guru Mantar has been an absolutely wonderful privilege to do. So thank you very much.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੈਗੀ, ਸਾਰੀ ਟੀਮ ਪਹੁੰਚੀ ਇੱਥੇ, ਕਾਫੀ VIP ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਐਸੋਸੀਏਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ 550 ਸਾਲ ਗੁਰਪੁਰਬ ਦੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਮਿਸਟਰ ਡਿੰਸਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਹੈਗੇ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੈਗੇ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਕਮਿਸ਼ਨਰ ਫॉर ਡਰਬੀਸ਼ਾਇਰ। ਆਪਣੀ ਥੋੜੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਦੇਵੋ ਆਡੀਅנס ਨੂੰ।
ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਲੱਖ ਲੱਖ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ। ਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਸਿੱਖ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਐਸੋਸੀਏਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਨਾ ਅੱਜ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਗੁਰਪੁਰਬ ਮਨਾਇਆ ਤੇ ਨਾਲੇ ਨਾ ਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਸਿੱਖ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਐਸੋਸੀਏਸ਼ਨ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਆ। ਇੱਥੇ ਚੀਫ ਕਾਂਸਟੇਬਲ ਵੀ ਆਏ ਹੋਆ, ਸੀਨੀਅਰ ਆਫਿਸਰ ਵੀ ਆਏ ਹੋਆ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਐਂਡ ਕ੍ਰਾਈਮ ਕਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਆਇਆ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ ਸੀ ਵੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਇਵੈਂਟ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਫੰਡੇ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਨਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਐਂਡ ਕ੍ਰਾਈਮ ਕਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਡਰਬੀਸ਼ਾਇਰ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ।
ਡਰਬੀਸ਼ਾਇਰ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਉਹ ਸਿੱਖ ਚੈਨਲ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਦੇ। ਸਾਡੇ ਡਰਬੀ ਦੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਸੰਗਤ ਹੋਵੇ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਦੋਗੇ ਡਰਬੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਨੂੰ?
ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਕਹਾਂਗੇ ਵੀ ਨਾ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਲੈਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਸਾਰੇ ਸੋਸਾਇਟੀ ਵਿੱਚ, ਪਬਲਿਕ ਸਰਵਿਸ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਸਾਡੇ ਨੌਜਵਾਨ ਹੈ ਸਿੱਖ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਆਫਿਸਰ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਹੋਰ ਮੈਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਸੋਹਣ ਦੇਖਣ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਨਾ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਪਲਾਈ ਕਰਕੇ ਨਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਨ।
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਵੈਰੀ ਮਚ। ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਜੀ।
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ।
To be joined by a member of the National Sikh Police Association, Satinder Singh Paji, who's been a police officer for over 20 years. Satinder Paji, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa.
Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. To everybody at home, to all Satsangat, this amazing, fantastic occasion, celebration of Maharaj Guru Nanak Dev Ji's birthday. It's been an absolutely fantastic journey the last couple of months, and now we're celebrating here for the first time. We have a National Police Sikh Association. We have special guests, we have military, we have uniformed services, we have the police, councillors and so forth. We're all learning about the amazing journey of Maharaj over the time and how it all supports us in present day in 2019. And these are values that we all want to bring to our children, to future generations, to show that the Sikhi and the Seva that we do in our job are so interconnected. And this is a message that we can hopefully pass on for future generations. And hopefully Maharaj Gurpurab will still be around for the next 50 years for the 600th celebration as well.
That's a very good message. Thank you very much. And can you tell us about your medals?
Yeah, these are for the sense of the duty, the service. We got our Golden Jubilee for obviously our Royal Highness Queen Elizabeth, and also got one for the Diamond Jubilee. I'm due one next year for my long service for the 20-year service as well. So
would you recommend a career in the police to young Sikhs?
completely. Myself, I've been in the job a few years now, and when I look back now and I see all our young brothers and sisters all joining the police, they're all in police forces, they're in parliament, they're in councils, they're in home offices. Myself, my personal journey was, I want to do this, knowing the obstacles we will face. Because I said, I want to do it, because if I don't do it, who else is going to start it? I was one of the first in Coventry to do it. West Midlands and in Birmingham and London is a larger network of audience there. But in Coventry, it's a city, but it's a smaller city on that scale. And I was one of the first in Coventry. And now when I look around, I see so many of our brothers and sisters joining the police now. It absolutely amazes me. It makes me feel really nice and warm that we're all working together, make the world a better place for our families and our parents and ourselves as well.
Sutinder Baji, thank you very much for your very kind and inspiring words. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Very pleased to be joined by Cam Samra, founder, organizer, Sevadar of National Sikh Police Association. Cam, you've done a lot with Harvey and all the team to get this great organisation off the ground, and today we can see the fruits of that. It's a very successful event. What would you like to say about this celebration today?
Okay, first of all, I'd like to start by saying Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. The event, it's been in the pipeline for quite a while now, and it's important for officers, not just for the wider community. Sometimes officers need reassurance as well to know that we're doing quite well. And you can see by those officers of rank here, but also the officers from up and down the country, how many of us there are. So, knowing that, and that's what it's about really. So, as opposed to it's not about bringing people externally to this event. It's also for other officers up around the country to so there might be an officer that's sitting in a small force up around the country nationally, but to give them Sahara to say, you know what, there's other brothers and sisters out there from different forces, so we're there to support our officers and the community and to maximise our role as Sikh police officers.
It's been very successful, the organisation, in a very short space of time. What's next? Do you have any aspirations to grow beyond England and Wales into Scotland and perhaps other countries around the world?
Yeah, so we are in talks with other forces internationally as well, but our main focus at this point is national, and Manchester is going to get launched early next month. Scotland's in the pipeline as well, so other forces, these are Sikh associations within the police forces, so we are growing, we'll continue growing, and it's good, ultimately it is good Gurpurab, we're not just saying it is good Gurpurab, Bakshis Guru Sahib has done on us to get to this stage, and for the community here, we will continue to do it, and this is our way of giving back to the community as well.
That's tremendous. And we've got police officers from all around the country who have joined us today, including Raj Kohli, Chief Superintendent from the London Police. Raj, welcome to this great event.
Well, thank you very much. I'd just say to Cam that this is not a very successful event, it's just an incredible event. It really is. And to think that the National Police Association has been around for a number of months and it's already, it's affecting national policy, it's affecting how we think, it's unifying Sikh officers and staff across Britain. And I think it will play a vital role in unifying the communities, because let's be honest, our communities aren't united. We have differing views. The beauty of Sikhism is also the weakness of Sikhism, which is disparity in perhaps politics, etc. So within that energy, and I think that the National Sikh Association, quite incredible. I mean, look around here today. The types of people that are here, absolutely unbelievable.
Just on that point, can I just very quickly say, the beauty of the National Sikh Police Association, and this is quite something we're quite proud of, is that you've got people, you've got officers and staff that are from different thoughts of Sikhi. So you've got Taksali Singhs, you've got Singhs from Kaniki Tijata, you've got Singhs from affiliated Nansari or any sons. So, yeah, right? So across the breadth. So in a way, I would say to some level, I would go as far to say we are probably one of the most diverse Sikh organisations in the UK.
Tremendous.
Right.
And the Sikh faith is about diversity, inclusivity. This is a very special year, 2019. The Sikh Police Association was formed, but more importantly, we celebrate 550 years.
I mean, whether it was by fluke or by accident, I think it's fate that the National Police Association arrived just before Guru Nanak's 550th birth anniversary and held this event. I think it's fate, it's destiny, it's kismet, whatever you want to call it. But we're here now. What a way to catapult what Cam and his committee and the rest of the Sevadars behind all that are doing now. Honestly, in my policing career, I'm not sure I've ever been prouder. I look around and see Sikh police officers and Sikh police staff and I think, my goodness, there's a lot of us. And this is probably the tip of the iceberg. There's tons of us out there. It's brilliant.
Thank you. Raj Kohli, Chief Superintendent, Cam Singh, National Sikh Police Association, thank you very much for this great event. Thank you very much.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki
Waheguru Ji
Fateh.
Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Would you please introduce yourself at this 550th celebration?
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. My name is Utwinder Singh. I'm an analyst with West Midlands Police and part of the National Sikh Police Association. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate all the Sangat on Guru Nanak Dev Ji's 550th Gurpurab and thank everyone who's attended our Kirtan event to celebrate the Gurpurab today. We've had a really great attendance. We've had partners and police officers at all ranks from all over the country come and attend today, and we're really grateful.
And I know you've worked very hard today yourself and your team have worked very hard for this event and it's been very successful.
Yes, a lot of hard work's gone in from various colleagues to make this a very successful event. It's been planned for a long time and it's turned out really well, and a lot of Sangat has turned up to help us make it a successful event, so thank you.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm PC Karan Sandhu from West Midlands Police, Steps Response, also representing National Sikh Police Association. Been in the police for about 4 years now. Really happy to be a part of this event. It's great to see everyone working together, collaborating, seeing everyone from PCs to high-ranking officers come in and join in this beautiful event.
Tremendous. Thank you very much for joining us, and we hope to see more events like this in the future.
Definitely. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki
Pleased to
Fateh.
be joined by Jason and Peggy from the Police Federation. Jason, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Jason Sayers. I work for West Midlands Police and I'm a Federation rep across learning and development.
And Peggy, can you tell us about the Police Federation? Who are they? What do they do?
The Police Federation of England and Wales is an organisation that supports our officers, so everybody from constable to chief inspector. We try and make sure that we are treated fairly and that everybody has all they need to make sure they can fulfil their jobs in a good way. I'm the equality lead for the Federation, so my job is about making sure that everyone's treated fairly and that there's no discrimination. And we're well supported by the chief constables across the country.
Tremendous. And what do you think about the National Sikh Police Association? It's quite a new organisation. What's your experience of them, Jason?
Very good, very engaging, very enjoyable. It's something quite close to my heart, diversity and meeting different religions and I think it's very good, very positive, and I'm glad to be here today. Really good.
And Peggy, do you often wear a turban?
No, this is my very first time and I love it. It's really comfortable. I think I would prefer it to covering my head with a scarf. It's better. I like it.
And Jason is your husband, and he's got a lovely beard, and now he's got a turban. He looks like an ideal Sikh.
I think it actually complements each other, the turban and the beard. I think I'm a match. It's perfect.
I think you should keep it on.
I think I'm going to, definitely.
We've been considering converting to Sikhism. So Jason's best friend is Sikh. And so today was a really good opportunity for us to come and find out a bit more and learn some things.
Anything we can do as Sikh channel to help you to find out more, connect you to other Sikhs, and help your learning journey, we'll be pleased to do that.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
And you know, it's a special year for Sikhs, 2019, the 550 years of the birth anniversary of the founder of the Sikh faith.
Yeah, we knew because everybody that we know that is Sikh has been telling us how much it means to them. So we're really happy to be here to support that. It's been a tremendous event for us.
Thank you very much for joining us. We hope you enjoy the rest of the day today. It's a very long day, lots of speakers, kirtan, and lots happening, and lots of very good food as well.
Yes, yes. I'm going to sample some more in a second.
Thank you so much. We're really looking forward to everything. I've really enjoyed some of the teachings already, so I'm looking forward to more.
Thank you very much, Peggy and Jason, for joining today on this 550th celebration by police officers from all across the country.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਤਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਮੋਸਲ ਦੇ ਪੁਰਾਣੇ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਮਿਲੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਕਾਫੀ ਦੇਰ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਕਾਫੀ ਪਿਆਰ ਹੈਗਾ ਪਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਤੋਂ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ ਡੇਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਸੀ ਨਰਮਲ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਗਤ ਨੂੰ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਦੀਆਂ 550 ਸਾਲਾ ਬਰਥਡੇ ਦੀਆਂ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਅਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਜੋ ਸਾਰੀ ਇੰਗਲੈਂਡ ਦੀ ਤਕਰੀਬਨ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਫੋਰਸ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਬਰਥਡੇ ਜੋ ਸੈਲੀਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਕੀਤੇ ਹਨ। ਸੋ ਸਾਰੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਵੀਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਖ ਲੱਖ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ। ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਜੋ ਹੈਗੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੰਗਲੈਂਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਰਨੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਹਨ ਅਤੇ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਜੋ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦਾ ਹੈ ਪਬਲਿਕ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗੇਗਾ ਕਿ ਸਿੱਖ ਕੌਣ ਹਨ। ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਆ ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਜ ਫਿਰ ਮਿਲੇ ਹਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਚੈਨਲ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੈਜੈਂਟਰ ਮੇਰੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਚੰਗੇ ਅਤੇ ਬੈਸਟ ਦੋਸਤ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕਮੇਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਅਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਟੇਜ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਵੀ ਬੋਲਣਾ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ। ਅੱਜ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਜੋ ਹਨ ਉਹ ਸਿੱਖ ਚੈਨਲ ਜੋ ਚਲਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ ਅਤੇ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਘਰ ਘਰ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਸਾਰੇ ਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ ਹਨ।
ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਜੀ। ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਬੇਟੀ ਵੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਜੁੜੀ ਹੋ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਦੋ ਹੀ ਬੇਟੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬੇਟਾ ਵੀ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ਾਮਲ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਬੇਟੀ ਵੀ ਸ਼ਾਮਲ ਹੈਗੀ। ਹਾਂਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੀ ਇੰਟਰੋਡਕਸ਼ਨ ਦਿਓ। Can you please tell us your full name?
Yeah, it's Sutvir Kaurai and I'm a police force response officer for West Midlands Police based at Brierley Hill, and it's a great pleasure to be here and be part of the National Sikh Police Association celebrating 550 years of Guru Nanak's birthday.
And how long have you been in the police force?
Nearly 2 years now, so fairly new. Fairly new. And I'm enjoying every day of it.
Great. What would you like to say to anybody who's thinking of joining the police?
If you're thinking of joining the police, do not hesitate and follow what your heart says. There's a lot of officers that are enjoying the actual job themselves, and I am a true example of one. So just do it. Just apply.
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਵੈਰੀ ਮਚ। ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੋਈ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੁਰਾਣੇ ਮੋਸਲ ਦੇ ਸੇਵਾਦਾਰ ਨਿਰਮਲ ਸਿੰਘ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਬੇਟੀ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬੇਟਾ ਵੀ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੇਵਾ ਕਰਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੈਗੀ। ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਵੈਰੀ ਮਚ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਾਲਜ ਹੈ ਕੋਵੈਂਟਰੀ ਰਾਈਟਨ ਵਿਖੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦਾ 550ਵਾਂ ਪਾਵਨ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ ਉਤਸਵ ਮਨਾਇਆ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ। ਇਸ ਮੌਕੇ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਸੁੰਦਰ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਉਲੀਕਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਜਿਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ 'ਤੇ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਹਰਚੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹਜੂਰੀ ਰਾਗੀ ਹਨ ਦਰਬਾਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਤੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਬੜਾ ਮਨਮੋਹਨ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦਾ ਨਿਰੋਲ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਦਾ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਅਤੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਕੀਤੇ ਨੇ ਇੰਗਲੈਂਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਅਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਪੁੱਛਾਂਗੇ ਕਿ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤਜਰਬਾ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਲੱਗਿਆ। ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ।
ਸਾਰੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਨੂੰ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਅਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਤਜਰਬਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਬੜਾ ਅਹਿਮੀਅਤ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਅਤੇ ਵਿਸ਼ੇਸ਼ ਦਿਨ ਹੈਗਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇੰਗਲੈਂਡ ਦੀ ਧਰਤੀ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਇਸ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਦਾ ਮੇਨ ਕੇਂਦਰ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਸ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ 'ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੀ ਪਾਰ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੇ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੇ। ਅਤੇ ਵੀਰ ਜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਉਪਰਾਲਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਅੱਜ ਸਮਾਗਮ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਧੰਨ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਦਾ 550 ਸਾਲਾ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ ਦਿਵਸ ਦੇ ਸੰਬੰਧ 'ਚ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਸਮਾਗਮ ਹੈਗਾ ਇਹ ਨਿੱਕੀ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਇੰਗਲੈਂਡ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਦਾ ਮੇਨ ਕੇਂਦਰ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਸ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ 'ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਸਮਾਗਮ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੀ ਯਾਦ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਰਲ ਕੇ ਸਾਰੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਰ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਵਾਲੇ ਲੋਕ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਇੱਥੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ ਦਿਹਾੜਾ ਮਨਾਉਣ ਆਏ। ਬੜੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੋਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੋਈ।
ਇੱਥੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਅੱਜ ਇੱਥੇ ਦੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਕੱਤਰ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਕਾਲਜਿੰਗ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਕਮੈਂਟਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ ਇੱਕ ਉਪਰਾਲਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਹਰ ਸਾਲ ਇੱਥੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਾਵਨ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ ਮਨਾਇਆ ਜਾਏ। ਪ੍ਰਗਟ ਵਈ ਸਗਲੇ ਜੁਗੰਤਰ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਕੀ ਵਡਿਆਈ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਕੋਈ ਚੀਜ਼ ਕੋਈ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਸੰਗਤ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਣਾ ਚਾਹੋਗੇ ਜੀ?
ਮੈਸੇਜ ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਦੇਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਨੌਜਵਾਨ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਵੀ ਵਿਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਬਾਹਰ ਆ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਕੇਸ ਕਤਲ ਕਰਾ ਦਿੰਦੇ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਜੋਬ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਦੀ, ਕੰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਦਾ। ਪਰ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਪੁਲਿਸਮੈਨ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਮੇਰੀਆਂ ਭੈਣਾਂ ਇੰਨੇ ਵੀਰ ਦੇਖੇ ਨੇ, ਸਾਰੇ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਵਾਲੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ ਦਾੜੇ ਆ, ਇੰਨੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਦਮਾਲੇ ਬੰਨੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਹੋ ਜੀ ਕੋਈ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਵੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਜੋਬ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਦੀ, ਵੀ ਵਾਲ ਕਟਾਉਣੇ ਪੈਂਦੇ ਜੋਬ ਵਾਸਤੇ। ਕੋਈ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਹੋਵੇ ਅਤੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਯੋਗਤਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇ ਮੁਲਕ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹਦਾ ਪੂਰਾ ਸਤਿਕਾਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਜੋਬਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੋਈ ਘਾਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ, ਪਰ ਬੰਦੇ 'ਚ ਯੋਗਤਾ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੇਸ ਕਤਲ ਕਰਾਉਣ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰਤ ਹੈ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ 'ਚ ਯੋਗਤਾ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ।
ਦੇਖੋ ਕੇਸ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੀ ਮੋਹਰ ਹਨ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਫੀਸਰਸ ਨੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਦੁਮਾਲੇ ਬੰਨੇ ਨੇ, ਦਾੜੀ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕੰਟਰੀ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਧਰਮਾਂ ਦਾ ਸਨਮਾਨ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਪ੍ਰੋਵਾਈਡਡ ਕਿ ਅਗਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਅਗਰ ਮਜ਼ਬੂਤ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਤੇ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਪਰਪੱਕ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਕਿਸਮ ਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ। ਤੇ ਭਾਈ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਦੇਣ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ। ਗਲੋਬਲ ਸਿੱਖ ਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਜੀ ਆਇਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।